Why is it that some people grow, improve, become stronger, more successful every year, while others stay exactly the same? Today, I want to tell you a story about a man named Sean, and maybe you'll see yourself in him. In a small provincial town in the north of England, there lived a young man named Sean. His life wasn't bad, but it wasn't great either. It was predictable. Every morning, alarm clock, grey ceiling, a quiet internal battle. 5 more minutes, he'd get up, go to work until evening, come home, dinner, phone, sleep, and then repeat. Day after day, week after week, year after year. Sean wanted to change, he really did. Start working out, read the books collecting dust on his shelf, launch the idea he'd been thinking about for years, but every time the same phrase appeared. On Monday, when I have more time. Tomorrow. And tomorrow never came. Some nights, he would lie awake in the dark, feeling something heavy in his chest. Not fear, not panic, just one quiet thought. I'm capable of more. He watched other people grow, build businesses, transform their bodies, level up their mindset. And he knew. The difference wasn't talent, the difference was action, but he didn't act. He postponed. And the worst part, it was comfortable. Nothing was falling apart, but nothing was growing either. Then one Tuesday morning, something changed. Not dramatically, not loudly, just quietly. Sean was walking through the park on his way to work, cold air, grey sky, people rushing past, and then he heard a voice. An old man was sitting on a bench. Next to him was a small boy, maybe 7 years old. Sean wasn't trying to listen, but one sentence stopped him. If you want to change your life, change the first 5 minutes. The boy frowned. 5 minutes, that's nothing. The old man smiled. That's exactly why it works. Sean slowed down. The old man continued. People wait for motivation, they wait for inspiration, they wait for the perfect moment. But life doesn't change through big heroic decisions. It changes through what you do in the first 5 minutes after you wake up. If the first 5 minutes belong to your phone, your day belongs to distraction. If the first 5 minutes belong to you, your day belongs to you. 5 minutes is a door. Most people never try to open it. The next morning, the alarm rang at 6:30. His first instinct was to grab his phone, but then he remembered. The first 5 minutes. He sat up. A second of hesitation. This is stupid, but he stood up anyway. Did 10 push-ups, then a few more, then squats. 5 minutes passed. The world didn't change, but something inside him shifted. He had won the beginning of his day. The second day was harder. His mind fought back. You're tired. Skip it. It won't make a difference. But he remembered 5 minutes is a door, and he opened it again. After a week, something unexpected happened. He felt proud. Not of results, not of transformation, but of consistency. For the first time in a long time, he trusted himself. And self-trust is stronger than motivation. 5 minutes of exercise became 10. 5 minutes of reading became chapters. 5 minutes of planning became clarity. He realized something powerful. Discipline isn't intensity. It's repetition, especially when you don't feel like it. He stopped waiting for Monday, stopped waiting for inspiration. He became the kind of man who starts. Months passed. He was calmer, stronger, more focused. His life wasn't perfect, but it was no longer accidental. Every morning he won the first 5 minutes, and those 5 minutes shaped the rest of his day. Now, let me ask you something. What happens in the first 5 minutes of your morning? Who do they belong to? You don't need to change your whole life. You just need to change the beginning. Tomorrow morning, wake up. Don't touch your phone, do one exercise, read one page, pray. Breathe deeply. 5 minutes is a door. A year from now, you will be somewhere. The only question is, slower, softer. Will you arrive there by accident or by winning 5 minutes every day? Start with 5 minutes.